Hey everybody, putting on my ring light. Whoa. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing really great. Let me see here. Well, I wanted to talk about some really awesome things that I was just reading and they totally make sense, and I want to put my spin on it, and I know that these are valuable. What's going on, Judy? What's going on, Sean Perryman? What's happening, ladies? My teammates, my soul sisters. I love you guys. Things that will help you become like a super powerful manifester, like in a way that you might not even realize that you can do. It's like breathing. It's gonna be awesome. What's going on, Mom? Hi, Sandraji. How you doing? So, how's the weather? Today was absolutely perfect here. Can you believe it? It was unbelievable. Yesterday was a winter hell because we're at the end of it and we're tired of it. But today was just blue skies. It was like September in Montauk. It was incredible. It was actually a little warm. A little bit warm, kind of. For me, now that I live in Vermont, it was a little bit warm. If I lived in Florida, I would have been dying. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the juice of this. I wanted to talk about this because my mom had just introduced me to a free meditation challenge. I know it. And I downloaded like the free PDF or the mini book or whatever to go with it, and I was like, what? That's exactly how you become a master manifester. This is what Abraham Hicks talks about all the time. And so I want to go over it with you and give you my little spin on it. And it's 5 steps to become an easy peasy, lemon squeezy, unbelievable manifester of the things that you desire. What is it you want out of life? And you're not going to believe it, because it's not about dream boards. It's not about writing down your goals. It's not about any of that stuff. It's not even about working through the dark stuff so you can get to the light, which all those things are very good, and there's something that you should probably consider. However, what can you do right now to start manifesting what it is that you want? And you will just be blown away by this, because it's very simple. Okay, so number 1, when you have somebody that is grateful for you and they say thank you very much, or they give you a compliment, the thing that you want to check off in your head, you want to make sure that you're doing this. You want to be grateful back. You want to say thank you so much for that, or I really appreciate that you noticed, or thank you so much for saying that, I really appreciate it. Do not, this is the rule. This is the part that's the rule. Don't downplay your role. And I catch myself doing that sometimes. I don't know, do you guys ever catch yourself say yes or no? If you ever catch yourself saying, well, it was a little hard, and, thanks for that, but, I don't think I worked as hard as I could have. You know what I'm saying? We do that, We all do that. Your goal in your first step is to just say, okay, and thank you very much, and move on. Don't let your mind sit and wonder about why you didn't deserve that gratitude or that compliment. Just stop that. Okay? Harder than... I know I said easy peasy. It's easy and peasy and it's simple. However, you got to actually do it, right? Hey, Andrea, what's going on? I love that. Number 2, don't ever offer gratitude to something that you're not really grateful for. Just don't even pretend. Don't stop pretending. When, sometimes we'll be maybe somebody will point out something that they've done for you, or point out things that whatever, and maybe you don't feel it in your heart to be like super grateful. Don't pretend that you're grateful. Don't go out of your way to lie and say, oh, thank you so much for that, I appreciate it, when that's not what you mean. Okay? So when you start eliminating that, you're going to start being more genuine in your own interaction with people. And that's really a big goal. That's a big goal for being a monster manifester. And number 3, let me see here. Okay, this is a really good one. In the booklet, it says, keep your gratitude practice effective by switching it up. Kind of like a workout routine. So what they're suggesting is that maybe once in a while you use snail mail. and you send a thank you note. Maybe you just look at somebody and you just give them a big hug. Maybe you just allow yourself to laugh a little more and be comfortable a little more. It reminds me of when Andrea brought me home, I don't know, I guess it was about a month ago already. I had the most amazing night. I had a great night. And the next day, she brought me home. And the ride home was the best part of the whole stinking night. It was amazing. Like, we just got in the car and we just laughed and enjoyed each other. And that felt really good. So maybe some of your gratitude would just be allowing yourself to be in the moment and enjoy the person that you're talking to. So switch up your thank you routines. Never let it become boring to yourself how you show gratitude. And this would be a good tip. There's no men on here, but maybe a man will stop by and check it out. Women love it when they're offered gratitude, when they're showed that, and if you're creative in how you give it. Yeah, I mean, I was like, for me, Andrea, that was like, we've known each other almost our entire lives, and that was a humongous bonding moment for me. Like, just loved it. I was like, I love this. I got home, I was like, I can't even believe it. The best part of the whole day, and it was a great night, was the ride home. I felt so good. So, switch it up. Switch it up how you do it. Number 4, focus on your experiences. This is a really powerful thing. If you're interested, if you do things like gratitude journals, and maybe you do it like my mom does one in the morning right away. I think my friend Michelle does one. There's a lot of people that do gratitude journals. This one is more like a living gratitude journal, and it will help you really get this 4th thing really cool. And that is every time that you feel gratitude, whether you're stepped outside to smoke a cigarette and you feel a nice breeze go through your hair, and you know that makes you feel good. You pull out a little like detective notebook or your field notes, and you write down, breeze on my hair. And then you put it away. You see a couple walk in to where you are, and they're obviously in love, and it makes you feel good. You look at them and you feel gratitude for them. Write it down. Sweet couple. When you are really in the moment of feeling gratitude all the time, like right now, I'm sitting here in front of this video, and I'm feeling gratitude for the ring light, even though it's really bright. I'm feeling really a lot of gratitude for my chair right now, because I stood on my feet all day, and my butt's real happy to be sitting down. So if I was doing a living gratitude journal, I would write that down. And you can go back and review. I think that's powerful. Do you guys think that's powerful? I mean, maybe you're a digital person and you got a phone. You could write yourself. You can go on your messenger and search for your own name and find your own messenger and send yourself a message every time you feel gratitude. If pen and paper aren't your thing. What? That's pretty cool. And number 5. This one's awesome. Take a week. This is like this one's maybe a little bit less than easy peasy. I like to write on paper as well, but I do use my digital at the same time. Take a week while you're preparing yourself to just be like swimming in gratitude, in honest, authentic gratitude. Take a week to pay attention to how you offer gratitude, how you feel gratitude, what it makes you. Hey Joyce, what's going on? How it makes you feel, and just be kind of like a student to your own self for a week. Maybe you sit down every day, and maybe you already do a regular gratitude journal. Maybe you do one at night and you say, well, it's interesting that today, somebody did something really nice for me, and instead of saying thank you, I went over to them and put my hand on their shoulder and let them know I appreciated them. Maybe, you could just kind of tap into how it is that you already do it. This way, you're super hyper aware of your own level of gratitude. Now, the reason why I know that gratitude is how you can become a master manifester and become somebody that just like gets what you want and attracts things that you need and all sorts of things like that is because if you're not in that place of, well, thank you, then how are you going to be able to accept the things that you want and need? I feel like energetically that it's almost impossible to accept things that your soul and your heart is not prepared for. Being in a place of gratitude means that you're a person of faith. means that you're somebody that wants to go there. Somebody that isn't upset about how long it will take, or isn't freaked out about how you've dealt with that in the past. I was talking to a friend of mine on Facebook today, and I was like asking her a bunch of questions and giving her a bunch of my previous experience. And I was like, I was laughing at myself because, oh my gosh, the previous experience is so long ago and has absolutely nothing to do with the vibration of life that I'm living right now, that it's not even pertinent. It's not relevant to the current situation. And because I'm in more of a grateful place, like I feel really good, I was able to laugh at that and be like, LOL, like, that's so funny I just said that, just pretend like I didn't. I can't delete messages because we were chatting on Facebook. And I realized, like, those questions that I had that were directed towards something from before, they just don't match. I may be the same person, but I'm in a different space. And every experience cannot judge the next experience. If that were true, if you went and had a bad meal at a restaurant, you would never go to another restaurant again. If that were true, the first time a boy broke your heart, you would never, ever date another boy again. If the first time when you were a baby that you fell on your face when you were trying to walk, you would not be walking right now. So giving up the past connection and forgiving yourself when you bring it up, just forgive yourself. If you brought it up, just be like, oh, that's cute. I'm so cute. I'm so wickedly human. I can't even believe it. Because that's what you are. You're a giant spiritual orb stuck inside of a meat suit. And our life right now is human. And we're allowed to reflect on the past as long as we recognize that the past is all the way gone. And that we would have never walked. If the first time, whether you were breastfed or you were bottle fed, that the milk got all over your face and maybe got on your nose, you would have never drank again. You wouldn't have made it out of 6 months. Think about all those things and start thinking about how it is that you're really grateful for the times that you did fall on your face, because now you can walk like nobody's business. You're like walking all over the place. Don't take it for granted the things that you've learned. Take it for gratitude, the things that you've learned. So that's what's up for tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming by. I had so much fun. How exciting to see all my friends. And that's pretty much all I have to say. If you think somebody would get benefit from this video, go ahead and share it. And if you don't want to share it, that's totally cool with me, because I'm basically just experiencing my day. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.